Hi and welcome to a new video of Can you spot the Japanese mistake? Today we are talking about the difference between agemasu, moraimasu and kuremasu. Let's have a look at the first sentence. Paul-san wa watashi ni terebi o agemashita. The student wanted to say, Paul gave me a book. Pause the video now and try to find the mistake. This is the mistake. What is the correct sentence then? Paul-san wa watashi ni terebi o kuremashita. When the subject is a third party and the object of the action is I, or my family, or my friend, kureru, kuremasu must be used. This is the case in this sentence, where the subject is a third party, Paul, and the object of the action is I, watashi. Let's have a look at a similar sentence. Itsumo jugyou ga owaru to sensei wa watashi ni shukudai o agemashita. The student wanted to say, the teacher always gave me homework after class, but this is wrong. Pause the video now and try to find the mistake. This is the mistake. What is the correct sentence then? Itsumo jugyou ga owaru to sensei wa watashi ni shukudai o kudasaimashita. This is the same problem as in the sentence we saw before. The third party is the subject, sensei, the teacher, and I am the object of the action. Therefore, I cannot choose agemasu, I must choose kuremasu. Moreover, in this sentence, since I am talking about my teacher, I need to use the honorific form of kuremasu, which is kudasaimasu. I showed this picture to my students and asked them to write about the action in this picture. I also told them to use watashi as the subject of the action, not the object. I also told them to use the verb kashimasu, to lend. This is what they wrote. Nakata-san ni okane o kashite agemashita. It is a grammatically correct sentence, but this is not what is happening in the picture. Why? Where is the mistake? Pause the video now and try to find the mistake. This is the mistake. What is the correct sentence then? Tanaka-san ni okane o kashite moraimashita. Why? Because since I, watashi, is the subject of the action, when you write kashite agemasu, it means you are lending money to Miss Tanaka. I am the one who is borrowing money. Miss Tanaka is lending me money. I receive the action from Miss Tanaka. I will be lent money. Therefore, the correct way of saying this is Tanaka-san ni okane o kashite moraimashita. Watashi wa is not written, but it is implicit. Let's have a look at a similar case. I showed this picture to my students. I told them to write this sentence based on the following situation. Mr. Miller is going to the hospital and the department chief will accompany him. Mr. Miller is the subject of the sentence, but he is also the beneficiary of the action. This is what they wrote. Miller-san wa buchou ni byoin e issho ni itte agemashita. Again, this is wrong. Why? Can you spot the mistake? Pause the video now. This is the mistake. What is the correct sentence then? Miller-san wa buchou ni byoin e issho ni itte itadakimashita. For the same reason as we saw earlier, Mr. Miller is the beneficiary of the action. If I write itte agemashita, it sounds like Mr. Miller gave the favor to the department chief to accompany him to the hospital. And it sounds like it is the department chief who needed to go to the hospital. This sentence would not be possible in the first place because we cannot choose agemasu when we speak about an action done to someone who has a higher position. The department chief has a higher position than Mr. Miller in the work hierarchy. And also for that reason, we need to use the honorific form of moraimasu, which is itadakimasu. Let's consider another example. 会社の課長さんは本当に親切な人で、私たちに少しずつ教えてあげました。The student wanted to say something like that. The company's section manager was very nice and taught us step by step. But this sentence doesn't make any sense. Pause the video now and look for the mistake. This is the mistake. How can we fix it? 会社の課長さんは本当に親切な人で、私たちに少しずつ教えてくださいました。The section manager is the subject and has a higher position than us. Therefore, we must use くださいました。If we were the subject of the sentence, we would use いただきました。However, using くれます or くださいます instead of もらいます and いただきます、we emphasize the importance of the favor, and it sounds like the section manager did the favor with his own will, without us asking to do it for us. As you can see in all these examples, even though the students know who is the beneficiary, they seem to get confused when it comes to the stage of how to express it, whether they should use てあげる or てもらう or てくれる. The use of てあげる, てくれる, てもらう depends on who is doing it to whom, and the honorific expression for てあげる, てもらう, てくれる are て差し上げる, ていただく, てくださる. That's it for today. We hope you liked this video. If you find this content helpful, consider subscribing to the channel to support it, give us a thumb up, and click the bell button to receive notifications of similar videos, as we will continue uploading similar content on a regular basis. 次のビデオでまた会いましょう。さようなら。